Hello everyone, and now welcome to game up. Let's go ahead and add that there. Game 2 in the series between Heshla and Kenzy. Game 1, I must say, was rather entertaining as it really showed how Terran players can start to fight their way back in even after the Zerg engine got running. Two-thirds of the way through that game, I really thought Kenzy was going to be able to seal the deal and being able to respond much more quickly, as yes, the score is 1-0 for Heshla. Thank you, StylePard, as we are now moving into game 2. Alright, what are the strategies going to be here? Kenzy on the bottom right hand side of the map as the yellow Zerg, Heshla as the orange Terran player on the top left. Ohana, a map that Zerg players generally really like, as long as they do not get proxy 2-racks, and I do not believe we will be seeing any proxy 2-racks play, as Kenzy doing a little bit of an earlier scout than normal to ensure that a straight up game will actually be played. Alright, barracks now being placed down straight up next to the Zelnaga tower, and I must say that is perhaps one of the most interesting strategies I've seen, pretty much hiding a proxy 2-racks right underneath your opponent's nose. This is a common traversing point. We're going to see SCVs and drones passing through. And if you're ever wondering how do you spot the difference between a a fast command center and proxy 2-racks, it's the difference in the SCV count. And because of the number of SCVs that Kenzy spotted, Kenzy knows that there is a proxy 2-racks somewhere on the map, and thereby is going to be responding with a spawning pool of his own. Hatchery will be placed down as well at the normal time. There is going to be this ramp here, and Kenzy may even try to build a spine crawler and then walk it over eventually, rooting it in position, as spine crawlers are generally very, very effective against Marines. Overlord in the air, as we see one drone now trying to simply retreat and return back. We are going to be seeing extractors now being placed down, drones now making their way over, and there's a cancellation on the extractor. I was wondering why there was even an extractor there, as the drones now going to be pushing their way in. Are they going to be able to shut down this one particular bunker is a key question. That SCV in a very good location, as more SCVs being brought over. Massive SCV numbers. There's one Marine. Is it going to be enough? Both sides fighting. The drones are backing off, as we are going to be seeing this bunker now placed down. How the bunker, is it actually within combat range? No, the Zerglings are now going to be trying to run around the far side, as we are now placing down a second bunker. Alright, this is all interesting here, as we see a cancellation on the hatchery, trying to retreat. And then what are we going to be seeing next? Overlord in the air is going to get shot down. Spine crawler is a bit late, and Kenzy now is in trouble. Is he going to be able to respond accordingly? He has an extractor, or what reason, I do not know, as the Zerglings drones are all going to be trying to go for a bit of an engagement. Harvester count and income 20 versus 3, or 0 versus 300, as the Zerglings are still trying to clean this up a bit. There are going to be 2 Zerglings here. Some SCVs are on auto repair. The number of workers killed over here, you can see Heshla now being forced to lift off this orbital command, and we are pretty much in a very, very interesting stalemate. Kenzy actually looking much stronger at this point. Heshla down to 10 over 27 supply, and there's not much that can be done. SCVs going up against a queen, as we're going to be seeing this orbital command land here in just a second. Marines are now back at home. Zergling's going to try and take down a couple more SCVs, as 4 Marines are there. Here you have it, orbital command once again going to be mining. 8 more Zerglings now being trained. This bunker perhaps should be destroyed, or at least salvaged, as Heshla needs to figure out what his counterplay is going to be. Zerglings, however, walking straight to their doom. 8 Marines, more than enough to together one-shot a Zergling. Alright, what's going to be happening next? We can see the Zerglings are backing away. They were able to take down this bunker here. No sign of any gas for Banelings, and that could potentially be a problem. Only 1 spine crawler and 1 spine crawler only, as the harvester count is now 9 to 3, but there are 2 mules in play for Heshla. Okay, a little bit of a strange opening between the two. Oh, the Zerglings do need to back off again. They cannot afford to just sacrifice themselves to those units there. A Spine Crawler is down, and we are still seeing more and more Zerglings being added. This massive Zergling count. Oh, one Marine up in the front row. Perhaps wishes he was in the back. There are a couple Zerglings down on the field. Is it going to be enough to finish off the Marines? No, I do not believe so, as this Marine gets help from a friend. Here you have it, a Queen, and now absorbing a bit of damage. What's going to be happening here as the Queen now backing away? The Zerglings are going to be able to swarm in here, and after the Marines focus down so much on that Queen, that was a beautiful play by Kenzy, as Kenzy cleans up all of those Marines again. Mules still being called over. Bunkers now being established. Supply depot. Why finish off this wall off? Not 100% sure, especially when a bunker is going down there. We're going to see perhaps a couple Zerglings run straight up inside, and there is only a handful of Marines. Will that bunker complete in time? 10 seconds to go, and that is going to be a very long 10 seconds for those Marines. Marine numbers are starting to drop rather quickly. One left. And one Marine inside the bunker. Is it going to be enough as the Zerglings now surround, take down one Mule, and now looking to take down another supply depot here. More Zerglings coming in. Are they going to get a surround on some of those Marines? The Zerglings are now looking to back off. Perhaps all they need to do is just catch the Marines in transit, and that could potentially be enough. No more reinforcements coming in at all. There you have it. The Zerglings going to be able to get a good surround on those Marines. The Marines trying to run back around. This is not looking good for them. One Marine hiding behind the Zelnaga Tower, and a very decent wall there, as we see a nice Marine split. Heshla will most likely be forced to give the GG here. Harvester count is 9 to 9 now. What is this? As more and more units are coming in, it looks as though another barracks may catch on fire, and if it does, no, doesn't catch on fire. But is there enough units? We're going to see an orbital command now try to land. Zergling's going to try to take down this front door here. SCVs do need a repair. This is going to be cutting it awfully close, as the SCVs are going to be running out of resources to repair these supply depots. Orbital command, there you have it. More SCVs being trained. The Zerglings forcing these SCVs, preventing them from mining. And once these walls do go down, that should be the end of it. Harvester count is now 10 to 9. Heshla has a harvester count advantage, but it's not going to matter very much, as we do see banelings coming in, and there is the GG. A very good game coming in from both of these players. Not your typical StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty game, as we are now moving into Game 3, tied up at 1 game apiece.